Hey guys, what is going on? This is your boy Joshua here on the Bun Bun Vlogs. Hope you guys are having a good day. So we're actually here at Knott's Berry Farm. They're having their Knott's Taste of FallOween. I've actually been here about 2 other times right now, and this is my last day actually being here because they sold out the entire event. So they've been adding on days like Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Well, not Tuesdays, Thursdays, and this is a Thursday. I'm here today now. So of course I had to get just one more ticket. So the first thing we're going to be trying out today is their corn on the cob elote. It has like some sort of cheese on it, butter, and that looks like it's taki chips as well. So we're definitely going to be trying that out. Okay, so unsurprisingly, this is not easy to eat with one hand. Oh.
Whoa, what is very scary. Those who do not place their masks above their noses.
But going back to what I was saying, this is actually pretty good. As you can see, it's got some Takis on it. It's got some sort of cheese. I think it's cicotta cheese or something else. And it's got some mayo and butter on it, and it's really tasty. I didn't think that the Takis were going to add much flavor to it, but it actually adds a lot of kick. It's not too spicy, but it's definitely hot, and it does add a little bit of crunchy texture to the corn as well. So that one is definitely very good in my book. Now, there is one thing that I did forget to mention. While you get into the park, you actually receive one of these testing cards. This is actually your ticket to get inside, but you obviously have to either scan your phone or bring out a paper ticket just in order to get one of these. So this is the tasting card that you get, and just look at all of the items that you're able to get. Now this is multiple booths, and there's multiple food items, and you can find a lot of them at certain others. So say the corn that I just got, you'll be able to find that at the Fireman's Barbecue, and you'd also be able to find it at the Boardwalk Pier booth right here. See, corn on the cob with butter, mayo, and a taki cheese crumble. Now this here, ladies and gentlemen, was supposed to be a ride that would have opened this year, because this is actually Knott's Berry Farm's 100th anniversary, but of course, because of a certain pandemic, it couldn't necessarily do that. But this is a new ride. This is based off of one of the rides that they used to have, so they brought it back, obviously with new technology and a different kind of ride system. And this is also new right here. As you can see, they have a little truck out here, or whatever you would call this. This was not here the last time I was here. In fact, I think this was just recently put out this week, or maybe it was last week, I'm not sure. But I am excited for when this eventually opens, which I have no idea when that is going to be, unfortunately. I mean, because since this week was actually the week that Gavin Newsom released some guidelines for the theme parks to open, and it did not really look too well. Yeah, the guidelines were not exactly what a lot of us were expecting. We were hoping that we would get something that would allow the parks to be able to open up maybe sometime soon enough or whatever. But unfortunately, that's not looking too bright right now. I mean, it's gonna be a while, and maybe the guidelines will change at some point, not quite sure. But unfortunately, Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, Universal, all the other theme parks that are in California are not eligible to open up at this point in time, which is a big blow for a lot of us. But honestly, just as long as I'm able to even be inside the parks anyway, like, I mean, I think that's still a win, which is exactly why I love coming out to this event, because just to be able to walk around here is pretty cool. Alright, so this is the boardwalk. I'm not quite sure if you can really hear me all that well because of the loud music that's playing, but as you can see, the park right now is pretty empty. Here you got a ride named Hang Time. This is not a ride I would usually get on. Or that one over there. That one is not a ride that I would get on either. But as you can see, it's very empty. But however, later on today, I'm telling you right now, it will be full. The reason why is because you're going to have all these lights over here turning on. This roller coaster over here actually does do a light show. It gets a little bit more festive, I guess you could say, festive during Halloween, or during the nighttime, which is exactly another reason as to why this event is pretty sold out. All right, everybody, so I just tried the shrimp and vegetable curry. with cilantro and rice. This thing is honestly very good. I wasn't quite sure what to expect. If I can show you guys just a little bit. I'm not even sure if it has any more shrimp in there, but as you can see, it's got rice. It got, that kind of looks like celery. I think that's celery. Got a little bit of peppers in there. Also, I think I've eaten it all, but it had some squash and some zucchini in there, and it's pretty good. It's definitely very, very delicious. Okay, so I forgot to continue talking while I was recording around the park, so I'm just gonna do voiceover for the rest of the video. So another thing that I did end up trying here was their Grim Reaper sandwich. It's prime rib with horseradish sauce and cheese. They gave you the option to have the sauce on the side, so that's what I chose. Overall, the sandwich was pretty good. The meat was nice and flavorful, and the horseradish sauce did have a little kick to it, but it added a nice tanginess to the sandwich. Now, usually when I go to these kinds of events, I'll tend to get like multiple beverages in between food items. One of them this time was a blood orange lemonade. As you can see in the video, I drank about half of it before I started recording. It was pretty good and definitely nice and refreshing, especially if you're there on a hot day. Now, I didn't film this, but something I always tend to get when I'm at one of their food festivals is a boysenberry smoothie. It's one of my most favorite drinks that they have at these events. It always hits the spot for me. Now, for my last items, I did decide to try a dessert. These two are the caramel apple cheesecake trifle, which was my absolute favorite dessert when I tried it the last time. Layers of sweetness and creaminess. It was, I don't know what else I really need to say. It was delicious. And here is the graveyard funnel cake with chocolate drizzles, Oreo dirt crumbles, gummy worms, and a big heap of chocolate ice cream. It was a lot, and I certainly didn't eat it all while I was there and took some home, but boy, was it pretty good. I barely had Knott's Berry Farm's funnel cakes before, but I was glad that I decided to try it this time around. Now, besides how good the food was here at this event, and my personal favorite being the open-faced Reuben sandwich, Knott's Berry Farm blew it out of the park with this event. I went on the first day and was just blown away with everything they've done. They didn't have to, but they went all out with the Halloween decorations. They have certain areas of the park where they provide you with entertainment, and you can even see some scare actors roaming around the park as well. It's pretty interactive. One of the coolest parts of the event, I think, is the Trick or Trail tree. I mean, seriously, just look around and there is so much to see. From the scarecrows, to rock monsters, to some peanut characters, skeletons and rides. It's just amazing. I'll tell you, it's so much better at night due to all the lights and projections that you see, and I really wish that I filmed it when I was there. But this is such a fun thing to do for anyone, whether you're a kid or an adult. It's simply a must-do. Honestly, there's no surprise as to why this event sold out. It's fairly cheap to get in compared to all the other Halloween type events that are around in Southern California. You get to try out some great food along with getting into the Halloween spirit. You're able to trick or treat, dress up in costumes. It's just a boatload of fun and definitely gives you a sense of normalcy, especially in these times. If you still have tickets for the remaining dates of this event, trust me, you will not be disappointed. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.